1, and Prescott to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Can I try?
No, it's for me.
But please, Daddy, I didn't try for the whole time.
I gave you the game with the girl just now, and then you didn't want to play that one because you were playing Roblox. Remember, I asked you if you like how that girl's dressed?
Oh, the battery died.
Yes. Are you gonna charge it or gonna leave it here?
Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Else you can charge it in the bedroom if you like.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
I'll say you could charge it here if you like. That's the charger there.
I need you to come.
What's the matter?
Come.
I'm asking you a question. What's the matter?
On 1st down, here's Mon. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
As we've seen over the years, offensive coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all.
Because I have to be there to monitor you, so I'm not that one, not now.
So the big
Bring a charger phone in here.
Midfield, it's 1st and 10 from the 45. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. For the Bears at 8-4 now in the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
That's the charger for it?
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Elsie.
From the 30 on 2nd down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Mond out of the shotgun. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to pretty solid execution here.
But how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Dalvin Cook, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. We are tied at 7.
No, you can play it on this phone now. You can play it in here. Sit right here and you can play it. You can put it back on. Just make sure you keep it plugged in, okay?
Scored 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Look, Daddy.
Slinky. Anybody online?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass
Cassie.
Call it the 26.
So pull the door. Check it. Do what you're doing outside. You just came and close the door because you don't want to make noise. Something you can go ahead and do it again.
Oh.
Yes, El.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
He's got him in, complete. A little juke. Touchdown, Packers. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
The Bears take over first down 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up, and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And into the end zone, it's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Marr now to add the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago! And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Oh, they're on 6? What's that? What?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down, Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the give, McAllister with it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Play action now. Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I think he just made the punter a little bit jealous there. There was some serious hang time on that ball. Deep downfield, and while it didn't connect, it certainly sent a message, didn't it?
On 3rd down, they'll run it with McAllister. Room here to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Another run with McAllister. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down. Prescott, screen play to McAllister. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Prescott to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Darnell Mooney, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards to pick up there. First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He'll get this one down near the 20.
Hello, this is Captain speaking. Welcome aboard. Don't turn this down.
This time they top 30. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats.
17.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Mon. And that is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Blaster. Ultra. Ready?
Now Mon. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Danny Gray, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead will shrink to 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Running right, here's McAllister. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
46.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown in the last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The kick by Maher is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Fight, 97, Black Ultra. Green Jack. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking sideline, incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Or paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
On 2nd and 9, Mon. Under pressure is Mond, and he'll go down. Drft Bears showing off the pass rush skills.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 4th down, Mon.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. William Golston in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Off the play fake, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for him first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Here we go, 47. We're going to 54 right here. Here we go, 46. We're going to 53.
Now Prescott. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll run for it here with McAllister. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Off the play fake, Mon.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 55 yards. A handoff to McAllister. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Bears 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Cook following the penalty. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 148 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Ready?
On 2nd and 10, Mon. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Bears. A.J. Brown, 41 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
10 cycles.
And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run here with McAllister. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. 3 quarters have come and gone. The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. On play action, Prescott. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Bears are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action here. Mon. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Mon going to throw it. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Mond. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
47. Here we go, 47.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Rashawn Gary has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so
he's got a man complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Prescott on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
A give running left, McAllister. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to make it a 3-score game late.
And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Mond fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mond.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Back to the air, Mond.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Drft Bears picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Here's Mond.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Yellow. Hey, green. Huckle.
Here's Mond. They're going for it.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Mond looks to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mond now off of play action.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Throwing here, Prescott. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Prescott to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. There he goes right side. And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate